Aloha everybody, this is Isabel coming to you from the beautiful island of Maui. Today I'm going to show you the places I visited, the things I did, and of course where I ate. I apologize in advance if I mispronounce any of the Hawaiian names. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Aloha! It's our first day in Maui. After checking in, taking a walk on the beach, and resting, it's time for dinner. If you enjoy fine dining or would like to treat yourself to a great dinner, I would totally recommend Merrimans. Reservations are very hard to get, but they are released 30 days in advance at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We were lucky enough to get a sunset reservation and got an amazing table. They have a $95 prefix meal, which consists of an appetizer, entree, and dessert. If you like Mai Tais, this is a good place to have one. They're very strong but very tasty. We got some bread for the table. The bread was good, but the tomato and olive dip was out of this world. For the appetizers, we went with the poke trio and the chow fun noodles with shrimp and pork. As far as the entrees, I went with the Kona. It was delicious, fresh, and full of flavor. My husband went with the filet. I have to say, he went with the better choice. The filet melted in your mouth. It was one of the best fillets I ever tasted. It's time for dessert. I went with the pineapple bread pudding, and my husband went with the mango tart. I made the better choice this time. I would totally recommend coming to Merrimans. Merrimans was the best fine dining meal we had in the island. It's our second day in Maui. We did the road to Hana. I didn't want to make this video too long, so I did a separate video on the road to Hana. I will put the video above and below in the description. It's our third day in Maui. We decided to take a drive up to Kaanapali Beach. This beach was really beautiful. The sand was golden color and even sparkled like gold. The waters could be a little rough, so just be careful if you go for a swim. After some hours of getting some vitamin D, we worked up an appetite and it's time for lunch. We walked a few steps and went to Hula Grill. It's time for some cocktails. I had the akamai Thai and my husband had the plantation lemonade, both delicious. Got the kalua pork and pineapple flatbread, pretty much a Hawaiian pizza. The pizza was delicious, even better than you would expect. I know some people don't believe pineapple belongs on pizza, but I do. After driving around and touring this beautiful island, it was time to go to dinner. We were lucky enough to get a reservation at Mommas Fish House. Mommas Fish House is probably the most famous fine dining restaurant in the island. Reservations are very hard to come by. I had to try their Mai Tais. It was pretty good, but I have to say, not the best. Some delicious ahi in coconut milk. mahi mahi, and stuffed kona with lobster tail. There's always room for dessert. Passion fruit creme brulee. As seen on the Food Network, the best thing I ever ate. Service at Mommas Fish House was excellent. The food was really good too, but just be aware this restaurant is not cheap. It's day 4. Now we visit Wailea Beach. This beach is beautiful. The waters are calm, the sand is golden. What else can you ask for? Wailea Beach is home of some of the most expensive hotels in the island. Fairmount, Four Seasons, Grand Wailea, to name a few. If you're not staying in the area, no worries. You can always park at the free parking lot. No fees. After spending an amazing morning at this beautiful beach, it's time for a short drive to Coconut's Fish Cafe for some lunch, Kalua pork and fish tacos. After a quick shower and change, we're heading to Kaleakala National Park for sunset. Our first stop was 9,000 feet above sea level at the visitor center. We did a short hike. I would totally recommend doing this trail. It's not very hard, just rocky, and some big steps. You will not be disappointed. The views here are spectacular, like nothing I've ever seen. You literally feel like you're in another planet. Warning, you're very high up, so you will need a coat, a jacket, anything to keep you warm. After the visitor center, you still need to drive another 1,000 feet to the summit. I would recommend coming at least an hour before sunset. The parking spaces are limited. You can come to the summit for sunset or sunrise. Just remember that for sunrise, you do need reservations. Seeing the sunset above the clouds at 10,023 feet is unbelievable. Now, have you ever parked in heaven before? Because it sure seems like it. It's day 5 and our last day. We'll be spending our day in Lahaina. Lahaina is an adorable beach town with plenty of shops, restaurants, and galleries. Shaved ice is a must in Hawaii. A must stop in Lahaina is the banyan tree. This tree is huge. It's only one tree, but it has 16 trunks, making it the biggest banyan tree in the United States. I didn't like Lahaina Beach. It was very rocky, as you can see just not enjoyable at all. Now after all this walking, it's time for lunch. Paia Fish Market was my favorite, and I will tell you again, my favorite casual dining in Maui. Order the fish tacos and the mahi mahi burger. Both were excellent, fresh, delicious, just food out of this world. Paia's fish market was so good that we went twice on our trip to Maui. We took about a 15-minute walk to Baby Beach. Baby Beach was recommended to us by a local, and I have to say it did not disappoint. Probably my favorite beach in Maui. This beach was perfect for snorkeling. We got to see some sea turtles and fish. This was our last day in Maui. Now we need to head to the airport to catch our plane to Oahu. We spent 5 amazing days in Maui. This was our first time in Maui, but surely not our last. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye everyone.